coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Bop, 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 boom. I appreciate the support, man. 33, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. 12,360 some plus days in the belly of the beast. But we out here. We out here. We spreading that positive energy, man. We pushing P, man. We turning the negative into a positive. We feed the positive and starve the negative. That's what we doing over here on TBP Nation, man. Team Banky Pound Nation, man. This is a movement, not a moment. Do not get it confused. Do not get it confused, man. We out here just trying to change these lives of these young people, man. Let them know they got value, man. They got worth, and they don't want to throw their life away to the system, which is a brutal, vicious, a horrible life, man. And if we could just save them by just imparting some wisdom on them, then I think we should all try to do that, man, you know, for the next generation to come. So that's what we trying to do, man. So I appreciate everybody who support me, everybody who support this movement, everybody who tap in, everybody who leave comments, everybody who like these videos, everybody who share these videos, everybody who go out in them streets, man, and tell somebody, man, you watch Banky Pound, man. Big love to all of y'all, man. Definitely appreciate it, man. We can't get what we trying to get without that push, man. So it's a collective effort, man. I can't do it by myself. I need y'all to get this message out there. So I appreciate you if you do. Everybody who come in that morning mud is always a pleasure. Everybody who come in that late night Twitch is always a pleasure. We getting better at that Twitch. We gonna start raiding people, going up in there, man, and you know, crashing the party with TBP Nation. So tap into the Twitch at night at 7. And everybody who on that membership, man, as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna try to make another membership video. So stay tuned, you dig? We coming. Big love, man. We out here. TBP Nation, stand up, man. Woo! Boy, I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about this today, man. This one of them dynamics that people may not know about in prison. You know, a lot of times, man, like I said, I always told y'all, man. I told y'all all the time, man, I don't care what a woman tell you. If she is a heterosexual, there's no way that she could be in them prisons and do not find somebody that fits her fancy. I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in there and be so professional when you say, well, that dude don't turn me on, or I'm not attracted to him, or he can't get to me, or if he say the right word, I'm not going to, I just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do, however, believe that some of them can come in there, man, and, you know, and have those emotions and have those feelings and contain them. But for you to say that you just not attracted to nobody in prison just because they in prison, you know, I don't see how you could detach your feelings and emotions like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I don't see how that's even possible. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can do that, then you just a fake person. Even if you in a marriage or you in a relationship, if you could just act like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't real, you could turn that stuff on and off like that, then I don't even know what type of person that is. You should be an actor. You should be an actor. But yeah, so over the years, man, I've known some C.O.s, man, that act so hard and so mean and vicious and police-ish, and they just want to write charges up for everything. And it used to surprise me that somewhere down the line, those be the female C.O.s, that somebody got them. Somebody got them. Somebody done already cut into them. Somebody already, you know what I'm saying, messing with them. They already breaking the law somewhere. We just don't know it. They just keep it so low. And even when the rumors and stuff start getting, oh, C.O. such, don't nobody believe it because she acts so hardcore. You know what I'm saying? She acts so vicious. She done wrote so many charges that you would be thinking in your mind, there's no way that this woman doing something wrong because she done crossed up so many dudes that they can't wait for her to do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so I just, you know what I'm saying, it took me a while to understand, man, that, man, with the right dude, they all gonna do something. They all gonna do something, man. And the thing about it was, you have some of them, they'll be liking you and they'll correspond with you and they'll talk to you and they'll just give you that little hint. They always, a lot of females ask you this question in prison, female C.O.s, when you get out, right? And then on top of that, you know, in the day and age of the internet, what they do is go pull your file, right? They go look in your record so you can't really shoot them that game. When we first got locked up, when I first get locked up, dudes used to shoot them all types of game, man. Oh, I get out in 6 months. Oh, I get out in a year. Oh, I get out 3. And that just give him enough time, whereas if he felt like the female liked him, then he can cut into it, because in her mind, she thinking he get ready to get out. You know what I'm saying? But it all be a ploy, a lie, or, you know what I'm saying, some game, whatever you want to call it, to cut into her, right? But, you know, in the day and age of, in the era of the internet, that ain't even possible, because they going on that internet. If they like you, they going on that internet for sure and see when your release date is. But the thing about that is, when the dude is telling the truth, I'm getting ready to get out. I get out in less than a year. I get out in 13 months. I get out in 8 months. Oh man, them women be giving up. But look, well, get in touch with me when you get out. Just let me know when you get ready to leave. All the time they keeping up with it themselves. If they really like the dude. Now they evaluating the dude. It's like, man, it's just like going shopping, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go in the store and you walking around there, and you could, if you got the money, you can purchase what you want. That's how them female C.O.s be feeling like. They can just go shopping. They know who getting out, when he getting out, and who they like, and they know that the dude under pressure, he ain't got no girl, he ain't got no woman, and they basically pick and choose who they want. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of whether the dude gonna go for it, you know. But in the same aspect, some of them dudes feel that type of way too, and they got resentment for that, for being treated like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them dudes get out and get with them women, you know what I'm saying, when they get out, and then, you know, either leave them or turn on them, you know what I'm saying, the female C.O.s. And man, I've known some dudes that got out, man, and man, yeah, I know some dudes that got out, man, and got with some of these female C.O.s, man, and there was, you know, once governing over top of them, and did, you know, all the things that they wanted to do with them or whatever, and you know what era we in? We in the era of the filming and videoing and picture taking and all that. And man, soon as that relationship or that encounter run its course, all the dudes that they crossed up in prison to be right charged with, man, they send the pictures and stuff back into the prisons, man. They send the pictures. So you literally have the female CO still working there and everything, acting all nasty and acting all, you know what I'm saying, RoboCop and everything, and dudes is actually laughing at her because they done seen naked pictures of her. They got naked pictures of her. There's dudes that got cell phones. Dudes, you know what I'm saying, all of that, they have that stuff, and they be talking and saying that to them, and it just be blowing their mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? How you know? And you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's the get back. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say? They get back a MF. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I know a female that they did that. I don't know a couple of them that they did that too. But even before the cell phones was jumping, I can remember this one dude, he you know what I'm saying, this female right here, everybody was, you know what I'm saying, was more or less attracted to her in some type of way because she was a beast, you know what I'm saying? Dudes let her, you know, she'll let, you know, you put the gun game on her. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's nasty, had a nasty mouth. She'll act like she won't paying attention to the gun game. But the thing was, she wouldn't write no charges up when dudes was doing it. So I told you how the penitentiary mind work. The penitentiary mind work like if she letting them do it, then she like them or she like it. But she would act like she won't. She would more or less just be ignoring you or and say something smart like, oh, nasty, such over there playing with itself. Ain't nobody want to see that stuff. Woo, woo, woo. But you won't write no charges up. The only thing I told you is the same thing in penitentiary. The only thing a dude understand is violence. Same thing with that. Only thing he gonna understand if you don't like it if you write a charge. If you don't write no charge, all that mouth talking and stuff don't faze them because they gonna go do what they do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you got to prove to a joker locked up. They don't understand talk. Talk ain't gonna get it in the penitentiary. It ain't gonna get it. It's action or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's action or nothing in the penitentiary. All that, I'm going to go real. No, you going to have to show that. You know what I'm saying? You going to have to put some work in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's nasty. Don't nobody want to see that or whatever. You ain't wrote no charge. You know what I'm saying? So more or less, like I say, it's universal in the penitentiary. Talk ain't gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of slick talkers in prison, but it only gonna last so long. Somebody gonna test you. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the same thing with them females. They act like they don't like it, but you get some of them dudes is really, really perverted, and you keep letting them do it and say you don't like it, but you ain't wrote no charge. Next thing you know, he catch you coming up them stairways or catch you out in Sallyport. He been and grabbed that butt or touch you or something like that. And then you're in a whole different situation because you ain't checking at the door. You know what I'm saying? That's how some of them dudes' mind work. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, he was messing with this particular one, man, that used to be like that. And man, he went home and man, he did whatever he wanted to do with it. And this before all the what's name, so he literally had like the Polaroid pictures and he sent them back in. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know how they got in because when the mail used to come in, they used to have to open the mail and look at the mail or whatever. So either the CO that was working in the mail room really did not like her at all because they would have blocked them pictures and kept them at the door. Either they really didn't like her or they just overlooked it, you know, because some mail they don't, you know what I'm saying, they just real fast and send it in. But dude had real Polaroid pictures of her. And she got to running her mouth one night and cussing and yelling and talking about writing dudes up and everything, man. And he had 5 or 6 of them Polaroids. And man, dude went up there, Joan, and threw one of them up in the booth. You know what I'm saying? So she just heard it when something hit the floor. So she turned around and say, hey, don't be, who threw something here? And she go pick up the picture and she's like, yeah, all right, I'm all right. And turn around and see, and it's her. It's her in a compromising position in her, what do you call it, birthday suit. Man, if you talk about you ain't never seen nobody, she was a light-skinned woman too. You talking about you ain't never seen nobody turn just red, man, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose, man. And she was like, who put this up here? Who put this up here? She going crazy. You know what I'm saying? She going crazy up in there. But what can she do? She can't really call the people and say nothing. She incriminating herself. But now she want to know who put it up there because she want to know if it's more. She definitely know where it come from. She know it come from dude that went home that she been messing with. But she don't know who put it up there. So she stunned, man. She going crazy up there. She started crying and everything. Dudes was hollering and yelling at her. She immediately went in calm mode. She ain't doing none of that jaw jacking no more, no this, because she don't know. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what's going on. So, man, she go take a break. They say she got off work early. She ain't come back. Say she was sick or whatever. She's sick because she went home and she called him, but he don't mess with her no more. The reason why we know that is because the dude that he sent it to, that's his homeboy. So when he called back home, he telling her, yeah, she came, try to call me, talking about, man, why you do me like that? Why you send them pictures in there, all this crazy stuff. And man, that lady ended up quitting, man. She quit because she was so embarrassed and so, you know what I'm saying, messed up. And then later on down the line, like months and months later, the dude who had the picture, they do a major shakedown and he had the pictures. They find the pictures. You know what I'm saying? They find the picture, but they couldn't do nothing to her because she ain't worked there no more. But they find the pictures and they locked him up because they felt like he was the one that had a relationship with her when the pictures clearly was from the street. You know what I'm saying? But they felt like she had gave them to him and she had a relationship with him. So they ended up locking him up and shipping him off the compound. You know what I'm saying? It be some wicked stuff going on in there, man. I mean, wicked stuff, man. And it goes all kinds of ways, man, with that double cross, man. That double cross is terrible, man, because you have male C.O.s too that be messing with them female C.O.s, and then when they don't like them, they know information about them, and they put that information out on the compound, and now these dudes is armed with information about her to, you know, combat her whenever she say anything slick or get crazy. And man, I know one CO, he brought pictures in of a female CO because he used to mess with her. He ain't like her no more. Said she cheated on him. Woo, woo, woo. He brought some pictures in of her naked and gave them to a dude too. So dude had them Jones, and dude used to pass them around to other dudes and let them rent them. Yes, I said rent. They rent them, and because they can see her in the booth, and they know what she looked like naked now. And they used to go into whatever they fantasy mode looking, and you know what I'm saying. And that was going on for a minute, and them pictures end up getting found on the shakedown, and she was still there. So that put her in a compromised position. Whereas she went up on the investigation and had to try to prove that she didn't know the dude who had the pictures. You know what I'm saying? So it be wicked, man. Hey, look, the penitentiary be like soap operas, man. Yo, TVP Nation, appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. If you watching this content, man, I'm assuming that you dig it, man. You understand me? So I would appreciate it if you check your status, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. A lot of people watching, man, they ain't subscribed, but they don't even know it. They just ain't took the time to do it. Check your status. Make sure you subscribe. Like the video. Comment on the video. I talk back. Y'all already know that, man. We out here, man. We on the road to 100K, man. Let's get there, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell his uncle and his auntie. We over here pushing P. Positive content. Holla at your boy. Yeah, it be like straight soap operas up in there, man. All types of crazy stuff be going on. But them women go home and they be, where them dudes go home, them women be waiting for them. There's a lot of female COs be waiting for them, be trying to get with them when they go home, man. Because they been looking at them for a year, 2 years, or 6 months, walking around with his shirt off, going to his cell, telling he might have been gunning or flashing or whatever, watching him in the shower, you know what I'm saying, all this time, and now he home in the flesh, and they be wanting to get with him, you know what I'm saying. When I left, the place that I left, where I made parole from, Nottoway, man, they had a girl up there, man. They was kind of like strict and whatnot too, but she was she had a real nice body. She was a nice looking woman, you know what I'm saying, for all intents and purposes. And since I had been gone, somebody told me too that dude went home and he had her. And nobody wouldn't have knew that by the way she was carrying. But dude said he had her. But she got so comfortable that she went home and he actually, started messing with her and moved in with her. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up getting fired because they in a real relationship now. But he driving her car and brought her, and he hadn't been out like 3 months. He brought her up to work and dropped her off. When he dropped her off at work, another CO did seen him dropping her off and say, hey, that's such and such and such. He was just here. And went back and told on her, yeah, the snakeness is real, man. The double cross is in effect. The jealousy is in full of. Go back in and tell it, and tell administration. So the administration turn around and now they plotting on her, and they see the next day, or when she get picked up from work, or either the next day when he come back and drop off, they got the camera focus on the joint. They see it's him. They call her in for investigation and tell them, what I'm saying, what it says doing. You know what I'm saying? She like, well, I'm on my own free time. He not in here nothing. But they got some type of policy say that they don't supposed to have contact with no inmate that was locked up in that prison when he get out for at least, I think, 6 months or something like that. They can't have no contact with him, which I don't even understand that he ain't even in there no more. Bloom. But they're going to automatically assume that if he just went home and you with him, then y'all had a relationship going on prior to him leaving. You know what I'm saying? So that you somehow broke the rules and the protocol while he was here. But there's no way that they can prove that because they never caught nothing like that. But that is their assumption. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, she ended up getting fired, man, or more or less forced to leave. You know what I'm saying? But and that was the only joint that I left, and I knew who they was talking about, but I wouldn't have never thought she was messing with nobody. She was young, she was fairly attractive, and she hadn't even been there for about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, somebody gonna cut into them if they there long enough. And the dude gets his opportunity and enough time around him, he gonna get at him. You know what I'm saying? And they more or less, if they attracted to him, they gonna be receptive to it, even though they got the job. You know what I'm saying? But man, them dudes would go home though, man, if they really feel like the women, was carrying them when they was there and just want them because they home, man. Them dudes will go home there, and this social media joint, I'm telling you, man, they will send videos back up in there. They will send pictures back up in there of this same female CO that's still working there. They're still working there. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a crazy dynamic, man. But all of this has just started, happening as far as like with the videos and the pictures and stuff, like in the latter, years of my bit, man, when the cell phone started, influxing into prison. You know what I'm saying? Before then, it was Polaroid pictures. You know what I'm saying? But it was, yeah. It's some wild stories about that, man. I got to sit back and think about these things myself. I'm speaking about this off the top of my head this morning because of something that was said to me. I had a prison call this morning. But, yeah, man, but it goes down, man. It goes down. Some of them females had no idea, man. They think they being so slick, and they think that they, got everything under wraps, and they don't even know. Dudes is sitting up in there, they up in the booth, and dudes is sitting up in their cell looking at them, you know what I'm saying, in all full buck nakedness. And they have no idea. And they sitting up there barking rules and regulations and writing charges, and dudes sitting up there saying, yeah, okay. So, man, it's wild, man. It's a wild situation, man. It's a wild situation. And you literally got females there. I told you, they work there and their husband is there. Their husband is there and they still mess with dudes. You know what I'm saying? I know one dude in particular, the female worked there and her husband worked there. Man, he started messing with her, man, and people knew, you know what I'm saying? The convicts and stuff knew. And, man, he ended up getting transferred, man, and everything, man. And she ended up quitting and, leaving her husband and started going visiting dude. And then she ended up divorcing her husband, and then she married to him, and he got a life sentence. He got a life sentence. And she got kids by her husband. You know what I'm saying? She left him and she messed with him. And they married now. Whether they still married, I don't know. But this was in like 2007. You know what I'm saying? It's about 2007, 8, somewhere around that time. And I don't know if they still together or not, but she definitely divorced her husband and started messing with him. But the relationship had started right there inside the prison, man, that most people knew about. You know what I'm saying? She would take her break and come over there to see the joker. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man, because like I say, you never know who a woman might like. You never know who she attracted to. She can say what she want out of her mouth, but her actions gonna speak louder. And I'm saying, and I ain't poking no fun. I'm just being honest too. And dude had a buck naked right in front. He had a buck naked right in front, man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that that's, people with buck nakeds need love too, but yeah, she fell for him. And obviously she was in love with him. She married him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's strange, man. But it goes down in the penitentiary, man. I guess the moral of the story is, man, dudes in penitentiary, man, they human beings too, man. You know what I'm saying? They human beings too, man. And sometimes, people acknowledge that, man. But then, like I say, some of them women, they look at it like, they just can pick and choose, man. Like they picking, something out the store, man, because they in that position. You know what I'm saying? And some dudes resent that, and it backfire on them. You know what I'm saying? But you know what they do? Come right back in there and pick another one. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I just wanted to spit that out to y'all, because it was on my mind, man. Dude called me, man, and, told me a little something, man. It just made that stop in my mind. If I wouldn't have said nothing about it, man, I would have been having that on my mind while I was thinking of something to make a video about. But talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back. Like I said, man, this may not be one of the type of videos that y'all used to. I just had to get that off my chest. Hopefully y'all liked it. Hopefully y'all got just a little better understanding of what's going on in them prisons. And what's going on in there is everything. Everything is going on in there. Everything that you could think of, all types of tomfoolery and trickeration and skullduggery and larceny. It's going on up in there, man. It's going on up in there. You can lay flat and believe that. Along combined with that violence and that, that misery and that hatred and that backstabbing and double crossing and all of that. It's just not a world that you want to be in, man. If you can help it, dog. It's not a world that you want to be in. Trust and believe me that, man. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson, and the blessing is, man, that you know, you can come through that, man, and you can still get back on track, man, and refocus and recenter your life, man. It's hard, but it can be done. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows you, man, that you can do anything in this world, man. If you want to do it, just lock it in your brain, man. But anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. I talk back. Appreciate everybody who subscribed, everybody who leave a comment, everybody who leave a like, everybody who share these videos, everybody who's on Team Banky Pound. Let's go. Let's get it. On the road to 100K, man. Salute y'all. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man, and duck them hooks. They out there, man, everywhere. Boom. Holla at everybody out there on Team Banky Pound. Y'all know I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Big love to my membership, man. If y'all ain't got a membership, man, you know, you don't know what you're missing. We got exclusive content over there. I'm going to be dropping videos over there on the membership, man, that I can't drop over here. So if you want a membership, come over there and get it, man. It's for the low right now. So come over there and get it, man, and check out this exclusive content. I appreciate everybody who got it. Big love to all of y'all. We out here. More videos coming soon. Bye.
The Banky special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.